好的 ，Chapter 3 test problem 1. Judge if it's a function or not, right? Okay. Function non-linear. 好的，Problem 2. Function linear, not a function. 3. Yeah, problem 3. Why is not a function? You say they require you explain. So now I let you explain.
Because y changes every time x changes.
Okay. So we just found the definition of a function. For function, each input can only has one output, right? But here we just have one input, but there are multiple, or even you can say it's infinity many output, right? So when x equal to -2, y can be 0, can be -1, can be 1, can be whatever, right? So this not satisfied with the definition of function. Okay, keep going. Graph the equation and identify the intercepts. If the function is linear, find the slope. So let me say. So you actually mean when x. So let me just guess. When x is 0, y is -2, right? Then when y is 0, x is 3. Okay. Hold. Why you mention this point? What's this?
我用那个大一点的那个 graph 找出来的两个点。
Oh. Okay, actually from the intercept, you already get 2 points. You can write it clearly. 1 point is x-intercept. It means x equal to 3, y equal to 0. Another point is x is 0, y is -3, right? So just use these 2 points, you can get the intercept. You can get the slope. When you go to find another point, of course you need time, right? So why not just use these 2 intercepts? But anyway, it looks like you don't get wrong. Okay, let me see. Problem 5. Y equal to this. Yeah, keep going. You need to mention its intercept and slope because it's a line, right? And by the way, for the line, you need to mention arrow at both ends. So anyway, tell slope is what? X-intercept is what? Y-intercept is what? Yeah, we talk about problem 5. Yeah, after you're done, you should answer this instead of just draw. Do you think you can answer?
Mm, uh,
Y-intercept 4.5. Okay, I know actually you mean it's 0, x coordinate is 0, y coordinate is, yeah, I can take this as correct. For this, what do you mean?
mm, there is no x-intercept.
So here has a concept x, y intercept actually means a point, not just means a value. But I know not of place people just write a value. But you should understand if you write 0, then what is the point? What is this point?
Mm,
Per its mean, suppose its point, this line intersect with x-axis, right? Correct?
yeah.
But do you think this kind of point exists?
Mm,
No, so then you cannot say x-intercept is 0. Actually, here you should say either you say no one, or you just say undefined. Yeah, when you say it's 0, actually you mean there is a point. X is 0, y is 0, right?
yeah.
But it's not true for here. We don't have point, intersecting point between this line and x-axis. Anyways, so right answer is no one, or you answer undefined. Okay, how about snow?
Mm, slope would be 0.
Oh yeah, write it, please. Okay, good. Oh, come on. Okay, when we come back to problem 5, you say what I should mention is please follow instruction, right? You know what I mean. So for each one, you don't need to do many problems if you don't have time or you cannot make it. But for each problem, you should to do it uh, per the best of your knowledge. And final instruction is the basic thing you should do, right? You say for problem 5, you just graph it, but you don't identify intercepts. You don't go to find the slope when it's a 9. Yeah, so if, for example, problem 5, the, the full score is 10 points, then I suppose I can just give you 3 or 4 points. Okay, anyway, take this lesson. Could you screenshot it?
Okay.
Okay. This. Okay, this is the thing I want to do with you. Uh, Here you just mention, oh, you cannot do it. But I feel curious. Do you think you can go to find something? For example, find an example like this, and say how textbook draw its graph, right?
Mm.
Mm. Decimals. Okay, I use decimals here. Okay. Yeah, we'll just draw the graph of this function. And of course, it's an absolute value function, right?
Mm.
Think about it. Let me say how we drew it yesterday or even the day before yesterday. Normally, you go to remove the absolute value symbol, right? Means when x minus 1 greater than or equal to 0, that being said, it means x greater than 1. Then we can remove the absolute value. We get y equal to x minus 1 minus 2 means this, right? Correct?
Mhm.
So this is like case 1. Then case 2, of course, when x less than 1, this go to y equal to the absolute value of x minus 1 now go to operator of x minus 1 minus 2. Then together it means negative x. Here negative x means 1. 1 minus 2 get negative 1, right? Correct? Then we go to draw about like 2, 9. Then we'll just use part of them. Oh, hold on. I want to use marker. Part of them, and cancel all this, right? This is what we did yesterday or the day before yesterday. Yeah, it's correct, but it's kind of time consuming. Now I'll tell you, actually people do it in this way. Find its vertex first. Because we know the graph of absolute value is like this. We call it V shape, right?
Mhm.
Or maybe it goes this way if it's open down. But anyway, here call the vertex, right? Okay, so think about it. When x equal to which value, then the vertex happen. Means the vertex located at what kind of x value? Do you have idea?
Mm. 0?
Say it again.
0?
Yes, if it's the basic one, for example, x or 5x or negative, for example, yeah, you are right. It always happens when x equal to 0. But when it go to this, inside the absolute value expression is expression, bana. Then, yeah, again, it means when this equal to 0, then the vertex happen. Okay, kind of good. Then could you figure out the vertex for this problem per what we mentioned just now? Yeah, let me say it again. I mean, when the expression inside the absolute value symbol, when it's equal to 0, it's the location vertex happen. So could you do it?
Location vertex happen.
Yeah, find this point. Vertex means a point. You find its x and y coordinate.
If it's x minus.
No. Why you mark this point? Tell me. You should find the method. We mentioned it just 1 minute before, right?
Yeah.
What I mentioned, I mean, when this equal to 0, when the expression inside the absolute value symbol equal to 0, then you can find x equal to x's value. You not just go away, go to say, oh, maybe it's happening here, or oh, there is -1, or maybe happen here. No, doesn't make sense.
Zeros. If y is equal to 0, then x would be 3.
This equal to 0, x minus 1 equal to 0. Then what is x?
1.
Yeah, so x is 1. Then when x is 1, what's the value of y?
If x is 1, then
Yeah.
of y would be
Yeah, look at here. When x is 1, what is the value for y?
1 minus 1 would be 0.
Yeah, could you write here? Could you write here? Yeah.
0.
Don't just talk. Please write it down. Okay, yeah, you say, when you write it down, you show some confidence, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now could you get this point?
1 negative 2, 0.
Okay, yeah. So this is the vertex. That means that our drawing either looks like, for example, looks like this, or look at this. But anyway, here, this is the symmetrical axis of symmetry, right? Yeah, anyway. Then you can just find 1 point to left side of this point, or right side. I just mean x is left to this x equal to 1, or right to this x. Yeah, because it's 9, for example, if you find a point here, then of course it's this, right? If a point here, then of course it's here, right? Anyway, find another 2 points, but you cannot let both points on the left side. Then you just do half of the graph, right? Okay, can you do it?
Then it would be
Yeah, let me do one for you. You have many choice. For example, if to the left side of this. Then you have many choice, but we'll do some convenient number, right? For example, x equal to 0, x equal to -1, -2, -3. Oh, good. So then, for example, of course, when x equal to 0, it's hard to calculate. It's easy to calculate, right?
Yes.
So x equal to 0. So tell me when x equal to 0, y equal to what?
When x is equal to 0.
Could you fill here? Yeah, when x is 0, y, what's the corresponding y? This is the equation or formula. You take x equal to 0 into this x equation to get y. No, actually not -3. You say x is 0, 0 minus 1, you get -1. Take absolute value, it's go to 1, right? Then 1 minus 2, you get 1. So here is 1. So where it is? Oh, no, not 1, -1. 1 minus 2, so -1, right? So it's just here, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, then I get this. You say, for this side, it passes 2 points. Go. All right? Now, please do right side yourself. Follow the method I use.
Okay.
Could you do right side? Find another point. Draw the ray from the vertex to this point and extend. Yeah, anyway.
Maybe 3.
Yeah, if you want a 3, you write down 3. Like what I do here. Oh, come on. You say if you use 0, write down 0. Yeah, when x equal to 3, y equal to what? Yeah. Then draw this point.
And then 0, -1.
The point 3, 0, where it is. Quickly. Oh, okay, you get it. Then you just connect them, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and provide 0. Yeah, after you do this, you use, I mean, when you think you are all done, then you can use decimals to draw for you. Y equal to ABS x minus 1, then minus 2, right? You see? They are matched. Then it's well done, right? Okay, could you screenshot this?
Oops.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Pa. Find the domain and the range of the function. Determine whether the domain is discrete or continuous. Okay, for problem 7, did you do anything?
I needed help on that.
Oh, but you didn't mark, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's check problem 8 first. So domain is, let me see. How about I just let it go bigger? Oh, come on. Yeah, okay. Let me check. Negative 3. Oh yeah, here is 3. 2, 1, 0, -1, -2. Do you think there is -3? No, right? So this not means something hard. It means you have to be careful, right?
Right.
Okay. Another thing I feel strange is normally we have a logical order, means from left to right. Yeah. Just remember this. From left to right. Normally we from the smaller to bigger. Right? It is matched with the number 9. This is smaller. This is bigger. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. Another thing is. Excuse me. If we think it's a data set, normally we with this kind of bracket instead of just list them. Okay, now let's talk about the range. There is again -8, -5, -2, 1, 4, 1, 4, 7. Yeah, it's correct. But with this. Another is you say here you have how many? Oh, come on. So here you have 1. Anyway, here has 6 data, but if you find what you did, you have 7 data, right? Then you should ask why they don't match with each other. Then maybe you can find this error yourself, right? Come on. Do you think it's continuous? Of course not, right? For example, do you have 0.5? Do you have -3/7 and so on? No, they are just some discrete whole number or integers, right? So when you do a problem, you should always challenge yourself, ask yourself, is this correct? Is this true? Okay, please screenshot this.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now, if we come here, yeah, I'll quickly mention this domain. It's -infinity to infinity. Range also -infinity to infinity. Means all real numbers, right? Yeah, and do you think this is discrete or continuous?
This continuous?
Of course. You say if it's the continuous curve without without any jump, then it's continuous. Discrete means, for example, here is -5. Suddenly it's go to -3. Suddenly it's go to something, right? Then it means discrete. So it's like, for example, you go to buy movie tickets, okay? Of course, you either buy like 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 100, but you cannot buy 7.5. Do you buy so many movie tickets? No, right? You say, oh, the movie is 2 hours. I just want to watch 1 hour, then I'll leave. Could you just charge me half of the movie ticket? No way, right? So if so, this means discrete, right? But for time, it's continuous. So this is 2 example. Okay, if you want, you can screenshot, but it's not required.
Okay.
Okay. Keep going. Oh, come on. 8, 9. Graph describe transformation from this to this. Reflection x. Okay, let me just tell you. You can go to check textbook. So it's not you can say it's reflection, but not so simple. Let me tell you. From here, first from y equal to x, go to, let me just call this y0, means the initial, then y1, I call it negative x. Yeah, you are right, this means reflection, but you should mention reflection about what? Here is interesting. You can you can either say it's reflect in x-axis or y-axis. They are both good. So I have to say x-axis because it's so special, or y-axis. They are both good. Why? Because you can think as f of x. So when you have a negative, you can say it's negative f of x, right? But you can also think it as x go to negative x. That's the reason they are both good. Then from here, oh, come on. From here to next means y final. But here I just call it g of x equal to negative x plus 3. So you say from negative x, go to negative x plus 3. It means move up. Move up 3 units, right? Yeah, we have done this times by times. Okay, you can just quickly screenshot it.
Okay.
Translated by 2 units. Negative 2 units, which direction? Up, down, or left, right?
Left.
Yeah, per what you draw. Again, so this, remember I mentioned it. If you do this, you should have this, for example, here show, oh, black is f of x. Red is g of x. Otherwise, people can just guess, right?
Mhm.
People can guess, oh, this suppose is this, right? Then this suppose is this. And again, do it yourself before you use decimals to draw it. So could you tell me translate by -2 units in which direction? Yeah, actually people will just say 2 units. Let me means this is good, but not the best way to answer. People normally say 2 units. Then you should choose from left, right, up, down from this forward.
Mhm.
Think about the vertex. Initially vertex is here, now vertex is here. Then do you think this is move which direction?
Then it would be moving right.
You say initially it's here, now it's go to here. Then do you think which direction is move?
Left.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we need a full of common sense, right? Okay, then sharing. Actually, it's not sharing. It's vertical. I just read way means vertical, right? Strength. Yeah, strength. Why? Because you say black like this, right?
Mhm.
Now the red go to like this. Yeah, if here is the x-axis, you say initially just so long. Now it's go longer, right? Then of course it's strength. Okay, yeah, but looks like you made something. Very good. Okay, please screenshot.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, so for this, I'll just go through some of them. Okay, I'll just pass 11, go to 12. Yeah, because you do something. Let me, oh, come on. Scale, find an interest and interpret the slope and the y-intercept. So, so tell me what's the value of slope?
Slow would
Yeah,
be.
again, you say you need to find the instruction or requirements to answer question,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
So you say, is this something you need to do? Find the slope, but where is your slope? And find the y-intercept. Where is your y-intercept? Okay, I know. Actually, this is y-intercept, right?
Yeah.
But you should make it clear. Oh, by the way, the function already provided to you. So what is slope again? So this
Slow.
is so unclear. Tell me, slope normally use the letter m. Tell me m equal to what?
M would be.
Yeah, could you write it after the equal symbol?
M would be.
Okay, so here is not quite good. Let me just quickly help you review. You know the slope-intercept form is like y equal to mx plus b. That being said, the coefficient of x is the slope. So if you compare here, which number is the coefficient of x? Which number is coefficient of x? Then it's the slope. Could you write it down?
Slope. M would be y mx plus b. B is 50.
The m is what? Compare. 1 to 5, right?
Ah, okay.
Okay, exponent 2 way to find the f of 3. Then find it. And yeah, when x is 3, 3 go to, yeah, so this is correct. Another way is find it on, so this is like a method 1, right? Correct? So here, let you use 2 way. So method 2, find from graph. Yeah, you just go to find when x equal to 3. Oh, how can I mark it? Use this. Okay, yeah, x equal to 3. So here is not so friendly because you can get 3.2, 2.8. Anyway, so 3 is like about here, right?
Mhm.
Then the related corresponding y is the function value of f of 3. Okay, last one. How long does it take the climb to reach the top of the cliff? Let me change the color. So top of 3 is here. It's related to like this. That means that it's not this. Of course, not this. 3.6 hour, right? Yeah, another way is you can make use of the equation. That means that the top is 500 feet. Then you let f of x equal to 500 equal to 125x plus 50. Yeah, by this way, you can also find x equal to this. Okay, so again, you still have two methods. One is just get this information from graph. Another is get it from the function expression or equation. Okay? Yeah, please screenshot this.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just pass some of them. A rock band release a new single. Weakness LS increase and then decrease as. Yeah, where T is the time in week. Identify the independent and dependent variable. T is independent. S is dependent. Yeah, good. Yeah. So if this problem is 10, total is 10 points, then you can get algebra, you can get 4 points. B, graph S, describe the transformation from this to this. So again, we will not go to graph it again, right? Just find the vertex. Where is the vertex when t minus 10 equal to 0? That being said, when 10 equal to 20, right? Then the corresponding S of 20 equal to 40, right? So, for example, you find the vertex, you go to draw it. Okay. Do you want a screenshot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You're done. Okay. Oh, yeah, we can close this. Yeah, so as I mentioned in the WeChat group, tomorrow's class will move to Sunday afternoon, right? Yeah, and you can 15 minutes ahead of time go into Teddy's class. Teddy is in chapter 4. So for the last 10 minutes, we'll quickly mention chapter 4 in order to catch Teddy's class. So chapter 4 still talk about linear equation or function, right? Correct? So yeah, we'll go through its contents. Write the equation in slope-intercept form. Then point slope form. Then parallel line and perpendicular line. The conclusion is just simple. For parallel line, you say this means parallel line. They are in the same direction, right? That being said, if we call this is line 1, line 2, line 3, and so on, so its slope is m1, m1, m2, m3. Then it's easy to get that m1 equal to m2 equal to bana. That being said, for parallel line, they have same slope. Okay. Then for perpendicular line, yeah, let me draw a perpendicular line. First, I scratch this. Oh. Wait. What happened? So this is a perpendicular line, right? If we call this is line 1, we call this is line 2. So the conclusion is you just have an idea on the conclusion, then it's enough for this moment. The idea is m1 multiply m2 should equal to -1. So we call they are negative reciprocal. Yeah, so that's the reason why we always talk about slope, because it's a good parameter to judge if they are parallel or perpendicular. So don't worry, if you go to each section, you can find all this from its core concept. So no worry, you can go to check yourself. Then for this, maybe it's more difficult. We will not talk too much on this. Yeah. So Teddy's homework last week is the chapter test of this chapter, chapter 4. So for your homework, you can go to chapter review. Just go through section 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that being said, for your homework, you can go to do. Let me write for you. So today homework 6. Oh, chapter 4 review. Yeah, Q 1 to 9, right? Yeah, could you write this down?
Okay.
Yeah, when you go to do it and you think you cannot make it, don't just give up. Go to each section to find something. Read the core concept, read the examples, okay? Okay, as this is homework, so I will not stay here. But fortunately, for the first 3 sections, we have a quiz, right? So we can check something here. Write an equation of the line in slope-intercept form. So we talk about this or not? Could you tell me what means slope-intercept form?
The slope-intercept form.
Could you write an example? Exactly. Good job. Okay, now, could you find the slope first for problem 1? Yeah, we learned the formula, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then I suppose you can do it.
So it would be within the intercept.
Okay, as I suggest, for each problem, write the formula first, then take it into the exact value to get the answer, right? So could you write the slope formula first? But don't worry, if you forget, just say I forget it. I'm not so sure.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Should I solve for m first?
No, hold. Do things one by one. Now please write down the slope formula. Oh, you can just tell, I am quite sure, I forget, and quite sure. It's okay. You cannot run away. You still not do this. Mean, do you mention something else? Right? No. We get this done first. Okay, let me write for you. M equal to rise over run equal to x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1. Okay, correct? Do you think it's correct?
Yes.
No. Don't hesitate to say, no, it's not correct. Oh, come on. It's not correct. Could you write the correct one?
Okay. Would be
No. What means right? What means right? It means change in y, right? Remember, it's just like you climb something. The height change we call rise, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's changing too much, we rise, we sky rise. Okay, this called run. So could you write the formula? Yeah, as I give you the hint, rise means change in y direction. That means that should not x equal to x, should y equal to y, right? Y minus y. Okay, to save time, y2 minus y1. Run is x2 minus x1. So have the formula first, then calculate it. Yeah, to save time, let me do it. Yeah, you take this as 0.2. This is 0.1. Then you have 3 minus -2. For x, it means 1 minus 0. So this just equal to 5, right? Then how about b? B just means the y coordinates of the point of the y-intercept. That's the reason we call it intercept, right? So that means that we get m equal to 5x. B is -2, so -2. Then this is for problem 1. Okay? Okay, yeah, do some works. I don't mean homework. I mean works means, you go to this each section, read about the core concept, read about the example, then get some knowledge, right? Okay, I will see you Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.